Break free, the Stoic path to self-mastery. What if I told you that a single habit is silently draining your energy, eroding your confidence, and keeping you stuck in life? You feel exhausted, unmotivated, and trapped in a cycle that seems impossible to break. But what if the key to uncheckable self-discipline and true masculinity has been right in front of you all along? Stay with me, because after this, you'll never see this habit the same way again. This is a subject most people avoid discussing, yet everyone deals with it. Some say it's normal, harmless, even healthy, but have you ever stopped to question it? What if this so-called harmless habit is actually doing more damage than you realize? The great Stoic philosophers, some of the wisest minds in history, understood something that modern society ignores. They recognized the power of discipline, the dangers of excessive pleasure-seeking, and the secret to true self-mastery. Today, I'll reveal their wisdom so you can break free, reclaim your power, and transform your life. The problem: why this habit is holding you back. Be honest, you felt it. The guilt, the lack of motivation, the emptiness after indulging. But why? Science explains that every time you engage in this habit, your brain releases a flood of dopamine, the chemical linked to pleasure. Sounds good, right? Wrong. The more you indulge, the more your brain craves quick, easy gratification. Like any addiction, the consequences creep in. You feel drained, weak, unmotivated. Your drive to pursue real goals fades because your brain has already received its reward without you actually achieving anything. The Stoics understood this long before modern science. They warned about the dangers of being ruled by base desires and the cost of overindulgence. But what exactly did they say, and how can their wisdom help you break free? The Stoic wisdom: escaping the trap of pleasure. Seneca, one of history's greatest Stoic philosophers, wrote, "No man is free who is a slave to his body." Every time you give in to this habit, you reinforce a mindset of weakness. You tell yourself you need it when in reality, it's controlling you. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, believed that true power came from mastering desires, not being ruled by them. He understood that the more a man seeks pleasure, the more he becomes its prisoner. The pursuit of instant gratification moves you further from genuine fulfillment. Look at history's great men, warriors, emperors, visionaries. They all had one thing in common: they controlled their desires. They didn't let urges dictate their actions. That discipline allowed them to achieve greatness, while others remained slaves to their impulses. The solution: how to reclaim your power. How do you escape this cycle? How do you regain control and break free from a habit that's holding you back? The answer lies in 3 Stoic principles. 1. Self-discipline, the key to freedom. Epictetus once said, "No man is truly free who is not master of himself." Freedom begins the moment you stop being controlled by your impulses. Self-discipline isn't about depriving yourself, it's about choosing long-term value over short-term pleasure. Each time you resist, your mind grows stronger, your willpower sharpens, and your impulses lose their hold on you. 2. Find your purpose. Replace the habit with something greater. The Stoics believed that a life without purpose is a wasted life. Many struggle with this habit because they lack a meaningful pursuit. But when your mind is occupied with building a business, mastering a skill, or striving for greatness, there's no room for pointless indulgence. The key isn't just quitting, it's replacing the habit with something that brings real fulfillment. 3. Transmutation. Redirect your energy. Throughout history, warriors, artists, and philosophers understood a secret that most men ignore today: sexual energy is one of the most powerful forces in the human body. Waste it, and you waste your potential. Redirect it, and it becomes an unstoppable source of drive. Nikola Tesla, one of history's greatest minds, remained celibate his entire life because he understood this principle. He knew that by conserving and redirecting his energy, he could achieve what others couldn't. This is exactly what the Stoics taught. Instead of draining yourself with temporary pleasure, channel your energy into ambition, creativity, and discipline. The transformation. What happens when you quit? Imagine waking up every day with uncheckable confidence, no guilt, no weakness, just pure, unstoppable energy. Imagine feeling more motivated, more focused, and more in control of your life than ever before. That's what happens when you break free. Your testosterone levels rise, your mental clarity sharpens, and your drive to achieve skyrockets. Most importantly, You regain full control over your mind. This is what the Stoics meant by true freedom. It's not just about quitting a habit, it's about becoming the man you were meant to be. The final challenge, your choice. So now the question is, will you stay trapped in the cycle, or will you take control? Will you keep letting this habit steal your potential, or will you rise above it? The choice is yours, but remember this, no great man in history was ruled by his desires. Those who changed the world were the ones who mastered themselves first. If you're ready to break free, reclaim your power, and live like a true Stoic, subscribe for more content like this. Your journey to self-mastery starts now.